DMV practice test. Test 2. Question 1. When you back up in a passenger vehicle. Option A. Look through the rear window. Option B. Look over your right shoulder and side mirrors. Option C. Rely only on your rearview mirror. The correct answer is look through the rear window. Test 2. Question 2. When may you legally go around or under a railroad crossing gate? Option A. Under no circumstances. Option B. When you can see clearly in both directions. Option C. When the warning lights are not flashing. The correct answer is under no circumstances. Test 2. Question 3. You should increase the distance between your vehicle and the vehicle ahead when you. Option A. Follow a small passenger vehicle. Option B. Are being tailgated by another driver. Option C. Driving slower than the posted speed limit. The correct answer is are being tailgated by another driver. Test 2. Question 4. When you enter traffic from a stop, pulling away from the curb, you. Option A. Should drive slower than other traffic for 200 feet. Option B. Need a large enough gap to get up to the speed of traffic. Option C. Should wait for the first vehicles to pass, then drive into the lane. The correct answer is need a large enough gap to get up to the speed of traffic. Test 2. Question 5. You should dim your headlights for oncoming vehicles or when you are within 300 feet of a vehicle. Option A. Approaching you from behind. Option B. You have already passed. Option C. That you are approaching from behind. The correct answer is that you are approaching from behind. Test 2. Question 6. If you see orange construction signs or cones on a freeway, you must. Option A. Slow down because the lane ends ahead. Option B. Be prepared for workers and equipment ahead. Option C. Change lanes and maintain your current speed. The correct answer is be prepared for workers and equipment ahead. Test 2. Question 7. When driving in traffic at night on a dimly lit street, you should. Option A. Drive slowly enough to stop within the area lit by your headlights. Option B. Turn on your high beam headlights to better see the vehicles directly ahead of you. Option C. Keep instrument panel lights bright to be more visible to others. The correct answer is drive slowly enough to stop within the area lit by your headlights. Test 2. Question 8. You are at the red traffic signal. The traffic signal turns green, but other vehicles are still in the intersection. You should. Option A. Wait until the vehicles clear the intersection before entering. Option B. Move ahead only if you can go around the other vehicles safely. Option C. Enter the intersection and wait for traffic to clear. The correct answer is wait until the vehicles clear the intersection before entering. Test 2. Question 9. You should always turn on your emergency flasher when. Option A. You stop near a curb painted red. Option B. You are driving in heavy fog. Option C. Your vehicle has broken down on the roadway. The correct answer is your vehicle has broken down on the roadway. Test 2. Question 10. To make a right turn onto a two-way street from a two-way street, start in the right-hand lane and end in. Option A. The left lane. Option B. The lane closest to the curb. Option C. Any lane that is available. The correct answer is the lane closest to the curb. Test 2. Question 11. This red and white sign means. Option A. Other drivers must yield to you. Option B. Give the right of way to other drivers. Option C. Make a complete stop before yielding your right-of-way. The correct answer is give the right-of-way to other drivers. Test 2. Question 12. Before driving into an intersection from a stop, you should look. Option A. Left and right only. Option B. Straight ahead and to the left. Option C. Left, right, and left again. The correct answer is left, right, and left again. Test 2. Question 13. Following closely behind another vehicle, tailgating. Option A. Increases fuel efficiency. Option B. It is a common cause of rear-end collisions. Option C. It helps keep traffic moving. The correct answer is it is a common cause of rear-end collisions. Test 2. Question 14. If a pedestrian is in a crosswalk in the middle of a block. Option A. The pedestrian has the right-of-way. Option B. The pedestrian must yield the right-of-way. Option C. Vehicles have the right-of-way, but drivers must legally care for pedestrian safety. The correct answer is the pedestrian has the right-of-way. Test 2. Question 15. When passing another vehicle, it is safe to return to your lane if you. Option A. Cannot see the vehicle directly to your right. Option B. See the vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror. Option C. Have passed the other vehicle's front bumper. The correct answer is see the vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror. Test 2. Question 16. Before getting out of your parked vehicle on the traffic side of the street, you should. Option A. Give an arm signal that you are exceeding your vehicle. Option B. Turn on your left turn signal. Option C. Look for passing vehicles, bicyclists, and motorcyclists. The correct answer is look for passing vehicles, bicyclists, and motorcyclists. Test 2. Question 17. If there are two solid yellow lines in the center of the roadway, you. Option A. May cross the lanes to turn left into a private driveway. Option B. Are on a two-lane one-way street. Option C. Should treat the lanes as solid wall and not cross for any reason. The correct answer is should treat the lanes as solid wall and not cross for any reason. Test 2. Question 18. If you have a collision, the law requires you to exchange your driver's license information with. Option A. Witnesses. Option B. Others involved in the collision. Option C. Security guards. The correct answer is others involved in the collision. Bonus question. This question was in Test 1. There is going to be one bonus question in each test. Instruction. At the end of this question, pause the video, go to the comments section of this video, and type your best guesses about which option is the correct choice. For example, you can type. The correct answer for bonus question is A, B, or C. While driving, you should look 10 to 15 seconds ahead of you. Option A. And focus on the middle of the road. Option B. Because it is a legal requirement. Option C. To see potential hazards early. Test 2. Question 19. Parking is never permitted. Option A. In a crosshatched, diagonal, painted space. Option B. 20 feet from a railroad track. Option C. In a bicycle lane, unless otherwise posted. The correct answer is in a crosshatched, diagonal, painted space. Test 2. Question 20. You should stop before crossing railroad tracks. Option A. Even when the railroad tracks are out of service. Option B. Anytime a train may be approaching, whether or not you can see it. Option C. If your vehicle has 3 or more axles. The correct answer is anytime a train may be approaching, whether or not you can see it. Test 2. Question 21. You are required to wear your safety belt in a moving vehicle. Option A. Unless the vehicle was manufactured before 1975. Option B. Unless you are riding in the back of a pickup/camper. Option C. And failure to do so will result in a traffic ticket. The correct answer is and failure to do so will result in a traffic ticket. Test 2. Question 22. You are driving in the far right lane of a 4-lane freeway and notice thick, broken white lines on the left side of your lane. You are driving in. Option A. The carpool lane and must merge into the next lane. Option B. A special lane for slow-moving vehicles. Option C. An exit lane. The correct answer is an exit lane. Test 2. Question 23. Your wheels should be pointed straight ahead unless you are. Option A. Waiting to make a left turn at the traffic light. Option B. Parked on a hill or sloping driveway. Option C. Parked on the side of level roadway and there is no curb. The correct answer is parked on a hill or sloping driveway. Test 2. Question 24. Which of these statements is true about child passengers? Option A. Children 1 year or older and over 20 pounds should ride in the front seat. Option B. Children under age 1 should not ride in the front seat in airbag-equipped vehicles. Option C. The front seat is generally the safest place in the vehicle for children 6 years of age and older. The correct answer is children under age 1 should not ride in the front seat in airbag-equipped vehicles. Test 2. Question 25. When you change lanes or merge with another lane, you. Option A. Have the right of way. Option B. Should first stop and check for cross traffic. Option C. Need at least a 4-second gap in traffic. The correct answer is need at least a 4-second gap in traffic. Test 2. Question 26. You are crossing an intersection, and an emergency vehicle is approaching with a siren and flashing lights. You should. Option A. Stop immediately at the intersection until it passes. Option B. Pull to the right in the intersection and stop. Option C. Continue through the intersection, pull to the right, and stop. The correct answer is continue through the intersection, pull to the right, and stop. Test 2. Question 27. If you have a green light, but traffic is blocking the intersection. Option A. Stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. Option B. Enter the intersection and wait until traffic clears. Option C. Merge into another lane and try to go around the traffic. The correct answer is stay out of the intersection until traffic clears. Test 2. Question 28. Two vehicles are approaching an uncontrolled T intersection. One vehicle is on the through road, and the other is on the road that ends. Who has the right of way at the intersection? Option A. The vehicle is on the through road. Option B. The vehicle on the right. Option C. The vehicle that arrives first. The correct answer is the vehicle is on the through road. Test 2. Question 29. Instructions from school crossing guards must be obeyed. Option A. At all times. Option B. During school hours only. Option C. Only when children are present in front of school. The correct answer is at all times. Test 2. Question 30. Cargo extending more than 4 feet from your rear bumper. Option A. It is illegal under all circumstances. Option B. It must be marked with a red flag or lights. Option C. It does not legally have to be marked, but it is a good idea. The correct answer is, it must be marked with a red flag or lights. Test 2. Question 31. This red and white sign means you should. Option A. Stop and check traffic both ways before processing. Option B. Give the right-of-way to traffic on the road you wish to enter or cross. Option C. Keep a steady speed and limit traffic both ways. The correct answer is, give the right-of-way to traffic on the road you wish to enter or cross. Test 2. Question 32. To be sure a lane is clear before you change lanes, you should. Option A. Look in your outside mirrors only. Option B. Glance over your shoulder into the lane you want to enter. Option C. Always turn your head and look over your right shoulder. The correct answer is, glance over your shoulder into the lane you want to enter. Test 2. Question 33. When you see this yellow sign, you should. Option A. Always stop at the crosswalk. Option B. Stop at the crosswalk until a crossing guard signals you to go. Option C. Be prepared to stop if children are in the crosswalk. The correct answer is, be prepared to stop if children are in the crosswalk. Test 2. Question 34. You should adjust your rear view inside mirror. Option A. Before you get into the vehicle. Option B. Before you start driving. Option C. After you start driving. The correct answer is, before you start driving. Test 2. Question 35. Which of the following is true about large trucks? Option A. Trucks have fewer blind spots due to the vehicle height. Option B. It is best to pass tracks very slowly and on the right side. Option C. Trucks often appear to travel slower because of their large size. The correct answer is, trucks often appear to travel slower because of their large size. Test 2. Question 36. When a traffic signal light is not working at an intersection, you should. Option A. Come to a complete stop, then proceed when it is safe. Option B. Stop before entering and let all other traffic go first. Option C. Slow down or stop if necessary. The correct answer is, come to a complete stop, then proceed when it is safe.